Good morning, everybody. This is a message for people who are living with people who are not awake, and for people who are surrounded perhaps at work by people who are not awake, who are still sleeping, who are still slumber in their spirituality or are slumbering in their lives, still hypnotized by the external reality upon which they have agreed to partake. So it's pretty challenging sometimes when maybe your clients or your best friend even is not awake and has not a Scooby-Doo about what's going on and just doesn't understand or understand or comprehend anything about what is happening. And from the mass formation psychosis, to coin a current term, to the mass awakening, you could say. And what a time, because there's so much deception, both within the parameters of faith and I should say branded faith, whether you're Hindu, Buddhist, or whatever. There can be deception within all of those things, because that is the nature of the agreements that we have made, the contracts, you could say, we have made spiritually, to ignore or divert our awakening. It's like one step removed, always one step removed from the actuality. There's the reality, and then there's the actuality, and that place of stillness, of energetic. You could almost say it's inert. It's just isness. And from that place, we decide as creators or co-creators with the divine what we must do in order to create beauty, truth, love, wisdom, and all wonderful things that actually I think we're here to do, rather than war and distraction and pain, sorrow, control, and all the other things that seem to be quite prevalent at this time. But anyway, moving forward, I think that yesterday for me was extremely challenging, because a dear man, a dear friend of mine, has become quite ill. And he's still completely and utterly indoctrinated by the narrative in his faith, in Christian tradition. He is the most dedicated, most godly, most sweet person, and has interceded on behalf of so many people. And my heart breaks to hear what he said yesterday, because he's running old programs out. But I just really pray that the old programs will just disappear, and that what will be left is just pure divine truth. So here we are in this interesting situation globally, and people are falling apart and dying and all sorts of things. Well, that happens every day anyway, but that's besides the point. People are really just like not being able to handle anymore. And this is exactly what has been planned, because, unless you're kind of immune, which I think I must be, and so must my family be, and you can get immunity, it's like you're just going to either react to people falling apart, and then that will just create some adverse effect in you, or feel anger towards people who are just not getting it, or whatever it is. Well, my thoughts are these. There's no fear in love. There's no fear in truth and wisdom and all the beautiful things. So there's no anger necessary. Yes, we feel pain on behalf of other people. Yeah, that's hard. And sometimes that can make you angry. So, you've got your anger, but look beneath the anger and you'll see the pain. So just examine that and have a look at that. What is it that you're feeling? Yes, there is a pain for humanity. My heart bleeds sometimes for humanity, for what's happening. However, we are divine beings. We are divine beings. Our souls and our spirits are infinite, and you can't kill energy. Yes, you can transform energy, but if your energy is in alignment with and flowing with divine energy, with God's energy within, and the external energy, that divine, incredible energy that created everything in the first place, that it's just impossible really to feel anything other than gratitude for another day of existence, another day of being able to live and love and learn and share, and whatever that means. And whether you're sharing your lunch with a seagull or your beloved, it really makes, in a sense, no difference, because love is love is love is love, and I keep saying it. So if your partner is giving you a hard time because you're awake and they aren't, then you know what to do. You go into meditation, into your secret place, that one there, the pineal, and meditate and feel that love within you. Open your heart and feel your love, not their love, not anybody else's love, your love for the divine, your love for the creator, your love for God, your love for God externally and internally. Feel that love and ramp it up. Don't get angry. Don't get upset. It's all too easy. I know it. Let's try and be more like Christ and feel that inner Christ flowing through our veins, flowing through our blood. And it says very clearly in the Bible that Jesus' blood speaks a better word. Well, that's so profound, because when we align ourselves internally with God internally, and we feel the process, that beautiful process that happens within us, and we channel our energy, you could say, positively. If you're feeling anger, well, it doesn't have to stay as anger, as in resentment turning inwards. You can actually use that energy to create something beautiful. So transformation of energy. Feel the anger? Okay, fine. Go in. See what you need to do. What is it that you need to do today? Do it. And channel that anger into something really good. Go through each of your energy centers. If that's the way that you like to do things. If not, then you don't even have to do that. You just do what you want. Go in. That's the key. And see what you need to do. What is it that you need to do? How do you need to speak to that person? What is it that they need? Go beyond the self. Go beyond yourself. It's hard sometimes. Go beyond yourself and see what they need. And sometimes they don't even know what they need, but you do. So it's like that constant spiritual excavation. You just have to keep digging, just dig a little bit deeper and you'll find the answer. I'm just getting these visions of these massive, great big dumper trucks, those great big yellow ones with a great big what's it on the hour. I don't even know what you call them, but anyway, those things, spiritual excavation, keep going, because eventually the light will just shine into the darkness and nothing can hold that back. People are talking about this and about that and nothing can stop what's coming, and misinterpreting all the scriptures. There in the scriptures, it says two things. It's very, very simple. And this permeates every scripture in every land, in every different denomination of expression of God. Love God, whatever that is for you, and love each other. That's all you have to do. Love God and love each other. Now, that is all you have to do, but sometimes that's the hardest thing. But that is all you have to do. love God and love each other.